What's cracking, Expressers? My name is Bunny Tears. Welcome to another episode of Podcast X, etc., etc. I'm here with the actual Danny and Mr. James himself. Hello, guys.
Hello.
I'd just like to start off by saying, on the very first podcast, I started off by doing an impression of you, and you said, that sounds nothing like me.
Yes, and it did sound nothing like me, yes.
I'm going to put a comparison in. I'm going to edit it in, okay?
Go ahead.
I'm going to edit in my one, and then your one's coming in afterwards, and we're going to see what people think.
All right, do you want me to say exactly what you said in that intro? And then you can put them side by side.
Go ahead.
All right. What's cracking, Expressers? My name is Bunny Tears.
What's cracking, Express Network? This is not Bunny Tears.
And then that's all I remember. Oh. That's pretty much it.
However, my co-host is...
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh. My name's James. I like crayons.
I like trains.
James. Doo-doo.
I guess I'll just kill myself.
What?
No, don't do that. Let me push you.
Yeah, anyway, so this week, you might have guessed, we've got the real Danny.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
The
fake
one,
crap.
The only.
Yeah.
Somehow his accent's even more ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, screw you.
That took him a second, didn't it? So, I think we're going to go ahead and start off here with Would You Rather?
Yes. My favorite.
Okay. And I want to throw this one to Danny, first of all. Are you ready?
Righto. Go on.
Okay. Would you rather be
What
a
are you laughing at?
Nothing, Danny. Nothing.
What are you up?
By the way, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but this is actually Danny. Because it does sound like we're taking the piss out of Danny again. But no, this is actually him.
This is the real Danny.
Yeah, this is actually Danny. No joke.
No, I am Zany being a massive twat. Doing a terrible Geordie accent of me. Do it properly if you're going to do it.
Okay, Danny. Would you rather be as strong as a gorilla or as fast as a cheetah?
Strong as a gorilla.
Why?
Because I could batter anybody then.
Well... Okay, do you not, Bunny? Go ahead.
As fast as a cheetah.
Oh.
I was
100%.
thinking that too. Because if I'm as fast as a cheetah, I'm going to be winning the Olympics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. And you know those guys who are like the strongest man in the world and things like that, they're just lifting up big barrels and stuff. They're not earning nearly as much as Usain Bolt is for doing a chicken nugget commercial.
Chicken nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That happened.
Did you not see that?
No.
Okay, well, when Usain Bolt set the world record for the fastest time in the 100-meter sprint, on that day in the morning, they asked him, "So, what did you have for breakfast this morning?" He went, "I went to McDonald's. I had chicken nuggets."
Really?
What?
Wow.
And that is a true story.
That guy is the biggest G on earth.
He's like the next stage in evolution.
Yeah, how are you going to be the fastest man in the world and eat McDonald's? Surely it's one or the other.
It's not human.
Wow.
But this is why I picked fast as a cheetah. I think running as fast as a cheetah through training isn't physically possible, whereas I'm pretty sure you could get near enough as strong as a gorilla through training. You just look ridiculous.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. But if you're running, like, think about it, a cheetah does what, 60 miles an hour? If you're running that fast, I mean, Usain Bolt's only doing about 28.
You don't even need to have a car.
Exactly.
No.
That'd be insane. You could. That is ridiculous. Thinking about it. Yeah, I'd definitely
60
go for
miles.
that.
That's like nearly motorway speed.
That's like 60 miles in an hour.
Yeah.
Strangely.
Maths with Bunny.
Imagine for a second if you just ran for an hour and ended up 60 miles away.
That's mental.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. I could be at Bunny's house within a couple hours. That's amazing.
Wait, how far away do you live?
I'm guessing about that distance.
Or 60 miles?
No. A bit more than... Oh, actually, I don't know.
Surely it's less.
We shall have to look into it.
We shall.
Okay, so, if you'll
Right.
excuse the pun on this next topic,
Uh-oh.
opinions on the Xbox 180.
Oh!
See what I did there?
Look at this, Sam.
Jesus.
I bet you've been waiting all fucking week to say that, haven't you? You've been waiting since the last podcast
Get him
to
on
pull that
live
one
on
out.
the Apollo.
Drowning in pussy.
Oh, yes. Oh, that has made my day. Well, what do I think about it? I maintain what I said before in Gentleman's Club and Podcast X. I have gained a lot of respect for Microsoft as a company, and they are now back on the radar when it comes to games consoles I might be buying.
Right.
Danny?
Simple.
Danny?
Oh,
Danny.
sorry. Just want to sleep there. I don't know. When I first heard all the rubbish about it being like, you know, you can't share games with your friends or you can't buy used games and such like that, I thought that was kind of a big down for the Xbox One. But they've now have they announced that you can do that now?
Yeah.
Without a
Yeah.
problem?
Same as you can on the 360.
All right, so you are getting that now, and also I don't know. I think they've concentrated a bit more on like the TV sort of aspect, you know, the entertainment rather than the games. I thought they've sort of dropped them off, but
I see
yeah,
what you're saying, but I don't
I'm
think
not. I'm not very interested.
Yeah, like I see what
I'm
you're
not.
saying about the TV thing, but I don't think it takes away from the gaming side of it. My
But
PC,
I didn't see much
my
games.
PC manages to be an excellent TV, an excellent social media, what's it called, hub or whatever, and an excellent gaming machine, all in one. Why can't an Xbox do the same?
Because it's a games console, and games consoles
It's
just
a
get hated for no
games
reason.
console, not a TV.
It's a good point. I mean, whoever wrote the reveals and the streams for Xbox One is an idiot. I don't understand how that was a thing. How he went into the thing and went, right, new games console, let's talk about television.
Yeah, stick Halo
that
bloody
is true.
TV on.
He definitely got the medium wrong for who's going to be watching that.
Yeah.
Because the
think-
people watching that initial release aren't going to be parents and families that, you know, that side of it is going to appeal to.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's going to be people like us who are interested in the gaming side of it, and that's what we want to
Strangely,
see.
I don't know how they missed that, if I'm honest.
Yeah, you
It's a
would have
games
thought, big
console.
corporation, you'd have thought somebody in
Yeah.
the back just went, guys, you know this is bullshit, right?
It
Guys.
makes no s- It's literally like them bringing out Windows 9 and then talking about how you can attach a microwave to your computer for the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. It is very much.
And then
like
people just being like, I don't understand. Where was the
Yeah,
computer thing?
Interesting.
that. Very.
So I basically just lost a lot of respect for Microsoft in the beginning, and then I said, well, they now have an opportunity to gain my respect back by changing things because of how
You
outraged
did call
the
that.
customers
You did
are.
call it.
Well, it's because they're like, it's just business. If they didn't do it, then they'd literally be bigger idiots than they already were. So yeah, I've gained respect for them, and I'm back to buying both. Whereas I was just gonna get the PS4 for a while there.
Just to
Yeah.
teach those Microsoft phonies a lesson.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do? They're going to go, fuck, you guys, you realise Bunny didn't buy our console this year?
Exactly. And I
There's
guarantee.
going to be that look in the room. They're going to look at each other and they're going to go, guys, we fucked up.
We failed. We failed. And then they'll come again. I'll have Bill Gates at my door again, begging me to buy it. Just like when the Xbox 360 dropped, and I was a bit like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. And then he comes to my house with like cakes and shit. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
Bill Gates, if you're listening, which I know you are, you stalking prick,
Yep.
stop coming to my house.
Yeah, Bill, like, it's getting a bit stupid now. You know, you should have stopped the guys below you with this new console.
Exactly. And tell your daughter, which he has a daughter, right?
I don't know.
I'm sure he does.
I don't know. I saw him
Well,
bunny
he does
hop
for
a
now.
chair once.
You saw what?
I saw him bunny hop a chair once.
Who, Bill Gates?
That's pretty impressive.
That was almost as irrelevant as the Xbox stream.
Yeah.
Has he got a daughter? I saw him leapfrog a chair.
Right.
What?
He does. He
Excuse
does have
me?
a daughter just now, just for you.
He does.
He does for
Perfect.
the sake of this example.
Well,
Yes.
the joke has gone so far beyond the original point of interest that I can't even say it now. It was basically, and yes, I'm banging your daughter, but you know.
Your
time is done.
imaginary daughter.
Yes.
Or your actual daughter, if she does exist, providing she is over the ages of 16.
I highly doubt he's got any kids under the ages of 16.
I wonder.
So do I. There's another thing we need to find out now.
Yeah, search him up.
Danny's on it. Bunny, topic.
Yes. Topic. What? Well, I'm doing a video on this later on today, but what do you think about how intelligent animals actually are? Obviously, language is a huge barrier, but how close do you think they really are to creation?
I want to hear Danny.
Oh, you always pick me, man.
You're the guest.
Stupid questions. What do you mean, man?
Questions and whatnot.
I really don't know what to say to that. That's a.
The real Danny, 2013.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. The fake Danny had a lot more to say for himself.
He
Right.
did.
Say the question again.
All right. So what do you think about the animal kingdom and their stage in evolution, I suppose, and the difference between our world and their world, and how close you think they are to catching up with us?
All right. They are catching up to us. Hear me out here.
Okay.
Yeah. James, what do you think?
Wowza! That just happened.
I'm joking.
You remember when you were 8 years old and to try and get points on a test, you just wrote out the question again?
That's what I did.
Yeah. It was like, what do you think about
I had
this?
to
You
mute
go,
my
"I
mic because
think
I was
this."
choking. That was too funny.
You were choking.
Yes.
Oh,
Were you really choking?
are you wearing your uniform?
Oh, that's just how it's gonna go, is it?
What? What?
Leather suit.
Oh boy. I know
That is
you.
Queen's standard issue, I'll have you know.
Ah, yeah. Well, I have another thing to talk about, but first of all, James, what is your opinion on the matter?
Yeah.
It depends what animal you're talking about. I think.
Any animal that you think is closest to us.
Okay. Well,
or- yeah.
dogs. I'm gonna give an example of dogs.
Yeah.
I was outside today, and I was just kind of quartering around the field, and my dog decided to kind of run along beside me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going pretty slow, so I thought, okay, I'll speed up. I'll kind of outrun the dog. So I sped up. I was probably going about 5-10 miles an hour faster than the dog. The dog's not watching where it runs. There's like a hole, and so the field kind of goes straight, and then there's like a probably a 1.5 foot deep ditch. Now this
Yeah.
is just a terrier, if you know how big they are.
Yeah.
So I kind of went around where I knew this. I'm gonna call it a crevasse because that's what it was for this dog. It was a crevasse.
A
I went-
cravat.
A crevasse.
A cravat.
Is that
Acrobat.
is that what you call it in London?
No. Are you saying that you're wearing a cravat?
No. The hole for the dog was like a crevasse.
Oh, so you're not wearing a cravat.
I just call it a big bloody hole.
A
We could go with that.
Wait,
That's fine.
crevice?
He's saying crevasse. I'm
Yeah, but
saying,
that word sounds really
what the
weird
hell's
to me.
crevasse?
You've never heard the word crevasse? It's
I
like what
have,
you get
I
in...
definitely
You
have,
mean
but-
no, Bunny.
Do you not remember when
crevice.
you...
Crevice.
Crevice?
That's the word.
Is that it?
Crevasse?
Yeah.
Is it actually
No.
crevice?
It's crevice.
that what you're
not
trying to say?
crevasse. He's saying crevasse, as in crevasse. Crevice.
Crevasse.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure it's crevasse.
Yes.
Almost
It's not a
guarantee it.
crevice.
Crevasse. Like the name originally comes from when you used to get glasses and you used to get like a
You used to get what?
with glaciers you get like a 2 to 3 inch layer
You
of
say
snow.
glasses?
What do you say?
A glacier.
Glasses.
Glasses.
I'm talking about a
Glasses.
glacier, like a
I just.
giant piece of fucking ice that molds
Glaciers.
mountains.
I'm confused now.
This is getting ridiculous.
Glasses, glaciers, crevasses, crevasses.
What
James,
is Bunny?
say another word.
Bunny,
tomato.
Bunny, what is your home language?
Queen's English.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right. So crevasse or crevasse?
I don't understand.
Crevasse.
Tomato. That's
Crevice.
all. It's crevice, exactly.
It's a hole in the ground. What's the rest of the story?
Right, okay, it's a hole in the ground. So we've run the hole. Now, this dog has been running around in this same field for about 7 years now. You would have thought that she has managed to kind of work out a general layout of the field.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not today. She decided that she would keep running. So I kind of turned back and I saw her dip down into this hole. But because of how far she was going, the front of her body kind of dipped down, but the rear of her body still had all the speed in it.
Oh, wow.
So she kind of dipped down, her head went down, she did a somersault, and she probably went about a foot in the air. And she landed down, and she landed perfectly, you know, like dog sit, kind of just laid across the ground with their front legs out in front of them. She landed perfectly like that, and she sat there still.
Really?
Yeah, for about 5 minutes, didn't move. And I was like,
Waiting for your scores.
I was like, oh shit, is she in shock? What's happening? I was like waving in front of herself. She didn't move. I was like, oh, well, this is not good. So I thought, okay, what usually gets her to move? Because I could see that she was breathing. I know she didn't break her back or anything. So I was like, what usually gets her to move? Food. Food will do it. So I got out food and I threw it in front of her. And then all of a sudden she springs back to life. Now, how primordial do you have to be unresponsive to anything but food?
True. Very, very good point.
That tells me she hasn't learnt fuck all.
That is a good point. In fact, that's one of the main points. I think the main difference between humans and animals is the fact that animals work on reaction and survival, whereas we only work on survival in survival situations, I guess.
Yeah.
That's hit the nail on the head.
Crevasse.
Yeah,
Okay.
really. Cravat, yeah.
Don't say cravat again.
Jesus fucking
A glacier.
Christ.
A glacier.
A glacier.
Oh.
Or
We're
glacier.
really going into this?
Glacier.
Glacier. Glacier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a glacier. It's a glacier, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
Yes.
James is just making up words, basically.
I am not making up words, mister.
It's a glacier and
Glacier.
a crevasse.
It's
A
glacier.
crevasse. Who says that?
Oh, you.
Who
predators.
says crevasse?
Come on.
Anyway, yeah, something I wanted to ask you particularly, James.
Go ahead.
You are indeed involved in the Royal Air Force, are you not?
I am.
You are. I have received a call back from the Royal Air Force.
Really?
In regards to the pilot thing I was talking to you about
Yep.
before.
Mhm.
And I have been taking ecstasy all weekend. No, I'm joking.
What? Well, that took a turn. My next piece of advice was going to be don't turn up onto a military base on ecstasy.
That was actually, in fact, a joke. What I meant to say was, is there anything I should be prepared for when it comes to the actual interview stages?
So presumably what you're going through next is, have you done a filter interview yet?
No.
Right, okay. Here's what they're likely to make you do.
Right.
They're likely to put you. The first thing to get in mind is you're not actually going to join the Royal Air Force, for people listening, as far as I'm understanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you are doing a course with them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will be put through different kinds of tests to your bog standard airmen and airwomen joining as a JAC.
Mm-hmm.
But you will have to go through the same procedures. So presumably you're going through to learn how to fly a grub tutor. Is that correct?
I haven't been told yet.
Okay. Well, there's two main trainer aircraft they're going to put you in.
Mhm.
One is the Grob Tutor, which is a single propeller light aircraft, and they are amazing. I've flown in them a few times, and they're brilliant aircraft, and they keep them in immaculate condition. And the other one's a Vigilant, which they also keep in immaculate condition. But the Vigilant kind of doubles up as a glider.
Ah.
So if you ask me, the Grob Tutor is a bit of a better option, but either one will do the job. Now, if you're in the Vigilant, they will make you do a test. Now, Bunny.
Yeah.
How strong is your right arm?
Reasonably strong.
I thought so.
For undisclosed reasons.
It's all that shoveling.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's all that.
So they will do a test to make sure that you are capable of pulling this kind of hatch off the, if you're going into Vigilant, pulling this hatch off from the right, which you have to do with your right arm. You will. So if you kind of put your right arm into a right angle and put your arm across your chest, and then you pull to the right as fast as you can.
Almost as if you're opening a parachute.
Yep. But you're not opening parachute just yet. This is so you can
No, but
just
I mean, like, that
yeah,
motion.
basically. Yeah, you will have to do that for a parachute as well. But this is so they know that if you're going to crash and die, you can pull the hatch off the top, and you can get out, and you can parachute down.
Yeah.
And you will be fitted with parachutes and things like that. So I think it's something like, I want to say it's like 20 pounds of pressure you got to be able to pull. It's not undoable. It's not undoable. It's not hard. You'll be able to do it, no problem. So in terms of the physical stuff, that's pretty much it. Like, they won't put you through much more than that. And I mean, you're not grossly obese or anything, so you won't have a problem there.
That you know of.
Okay. Well, they will weigh you, so just letting you know, you do have to meet a certain weight requirement. But it's fine, because bunnies don't weigh much, so you'll be good.
It's a good point, although there must be a minimum.
No, there is no minimum.
Really?
Providing you don't weigh less than the parachute.
That's a good point.
If not, you will go where the wind takes you.
Well, you will be the parachute.
In terms of the interviews, I can't be 100% sure because you're going to be doing a completely different thing to what I did. But you will be asked a few questions, like probably stuff you got asked when you went into college or uni. Be things like, have you ever taken drugs? You know, how much experience have you had with alcohol and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never, ever got asked those questions when I went to university. What the fuck kind of university you plan to go to?
A sixth form defense.
Tell me about the drugs.
I'm planning to go on to a sixth form defense. So.
Okay.
Yeah, what was I going to say?
So wait, am I going to be hooked up some kind of lie detector thing?
No,
because
you will not. No,
this
you
is
will
going to
not.
stress me out.
You just got to remember, what base are you going to? Are you going to Uphaven? Because they do AEF and AEG, which is Air Experience Gliding and Air Experience Flying at Uphaven and at Cranwell, I think. It might be Cranwell.
All I know is I find out in 14 days or less where a voluntary thing is being held, and then if I go to that, that's all good. If I don't go to that, then they'll just tell me what.
Yeah, you're probably going to be in my neck of the woods for it.
I will have to come and say hi.
Yes, you will. I'll wave, and you will look out the side of the plane and wave
I will
back.
wave back. Yes.
If you go to the same places where I went, it's quite cool. You get to fly with Stonehenge and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, good times. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be asked those box standard questions, and then the rest of the things are basically just to make sure you're not taking these skills which you're going to learn from the Royal Air Force and do bad things with them.
Yes, I imagine that would be.
Other than that, I can't imagine any possible thing which they're going to ask you. They'll probably give you a what's called a. Oh, actually, if I say that, you will never know what that means. It's basically. So I've got a what's called a military ID here. Like I've got a bunch of codes which I could say, like 3822. What does that mean to you?
3822.
Exactly. So there's no point in me saying they're going to give you a PD 9666, is there?
No.
Exactly. Basically, what it is a non-permanent military ID. So you can get onto the base and not be shot.
What?
Yeah. Well, have you never been onto a military base?
So what you're trying to tell me is, if I forget my ID, I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah.
No, you won't get shot. You just won't be allowed in.
Yeah, they just don't let you through the gate.
They will give you something to let you in. You can't just roll up in and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey guys, let
What's
me in.
cracking, RAFers?
Oh right, yeah, but other than that, I really can't think of what they'll make you do. Basically, so as long as you're not a heavy drug abuser, you don't take cocaine a lot, and you're likely to turn up either sober or not high, then you should be good. Do you think you can have the cocaine for a day before you go?
See, now I'm just thinking I should call the whole thing off.
Nah,
A whole day with no cocaine? What?
Jesus.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's just not worth it.
I'll let you off, Bunny. I'll let you off.
You let me off what?
I didn't think that far ahead.
What's the next topic?
Okay. If you were to wake up tomorrow and everybody was gone, just gone, everything was exactly where it was, but as soon as you go to sleep, every other single human being, not wildlife, just every other human being was to disappear. What would you do when you wake up?
I would probably Look for people.
Right. You're presuming at this point that you don't know that everybody's gone.
I'm assuming if I wake up and there's no one in the house, the first thing that crosses my mind isn't going to be, well, that's it, everyone's gone. What
That's a
should
good
I do
point.
now?
That
Is
is
it
a
like
good point.
what's the film called with Will Smith?
Yeah,
I Am
Legend.
That's
That's the-
different though, because instead of there being no people to worry about, you've got these nasty zombie bitches to worry about.
Alright, forget they're there in the film. You mean like that? You just wake up.
Well,
and
that's now a different film altogether.
Yeah.
You are awkward.
What?
What's that film where the lights turn out and everyone disappears in the darkness?
That's a film.
Yeah, it's actually reasonable.
I don't know.
Oh well. But
I
yeah,
would
I think
definitely
I'd
go for
basically just
what?
go around looking for people. Or do you want more of a what do you do once you find out there's no people?
Yes. So basically, I'm not going to go for the whole "what's your zombie apocalypse plan" because that's too
Oh,
box
well,
standard. I want to
yeah.
change it to "there's no zombies in this scenario."
It's just you
Yeah.
on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's boring, isn't it?
Yes, that'd be the most boring. That would be so crap. And
Exactly.
also, the question itself hasn't got that many directions. Like either
You don't get directions. Shit
kill
happens.
yourself, or
Yeah, you either kill yourself
don't.
or yeah, exactly.
I
You
mean, if
live
you
a
don't,
boring life.
you just walk around for the rest of your life. I'm assuming there's not going to be any electricity, gas, or anything like that.
Well, there will be for some time.
Well, you can't like
Will
do
there?
it.
Oh yeah, because you got to think about it. All the nuclear grids and stuff are automated, so you're probably gonna have a little while left before they start to overload and you need to get away.
Get a game of
They
FIFA
start
going.
to overload,
Mm-hmm.
so that's going to be a thing. So basically, you're
So
going to
you're
die
dead.
anyway.
So you're gonna
no,
die.
they'll overload, providing you know where the closest nuclear power station is, and you decide to stay clear. Then you should be good.
If you offered me 10 grand right now to name the nearest nuclear power station, I
I
would be
won't
going
able to
home
do it either.
poor.
You really don't know.
I really, really don't know. If my life depended on it, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I couldn't
Oh.
tell you what city it's near.
Wow.
In fact, until this point, I couldn't have even told you there was one in this country.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nuclear power is something I just
Wow.
have no interest in.
And you
Wow.
never will.
So our Vanguard submarines are definitely not defending nuclear power stations.
Our Vanguard submarines.
Yeah, our Vanguard class submarines.
Are you making words up again?
You are, aren't
Google
you?
it. Google it. Google it. Vanguard class submarines.
what?
Google it right
I'm
now.
actually gonna do this.
Google it. I want you to.
Vanguard
Right.
submarines.
Vanguard submarine.
Sounds like something from a vampire movie.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's real.
Told you, bitch.
Actually, it's Vanguard class submarine. Get it right.
That's what
Oh,
I just said. I said the Vanguard class
Never
submarines.
said that. You're such
No,
a
you said
such a
Vanguard
liar.
submarine.
That's what he said. I heard him. You heard him. Everyone
Jesus.
heard him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
I don't know
okay,
why
well,
you'd make stuff up.
Vanguard class of the Navy
I know
Royal
my
Navy's-
military shit, okay?
ballistic missile submarine. Each
Mhm.
armed with up to 16
Anti-ICBM
Trident II
Trident
missiles.
missiles. Do you know what they are?
Yeah, missiles.
Wrong.
Yeah.
They are not missiles.
You're
whoa, wait a
joking.
minute.
They are called Trident missiles. However, by the technical definition, they are not missiles because they are not designed to take out land targets. They're
Torpedoes.
designed to be an anti-ICBM and anti-ballistics missile. They are our country's main nuclear deterrent.
Really?
Trident missile is a
Mhm.
submarine-launched ballistic missile.
Yep.
All right, here's a
equipped
question.
with multiple-
Go
I'll be
ahead.
impressed if you know the answer.
Interested.
What are the chances of dying in the Royal Air Force? As a
It is.
pilot?
You are more likely to be killed by a toaster than you are to die in the Royal Air Force using the stats from the last 10 years.
Is that true?
That is true.
Wow.
I mean, you could still die from a toaster in the Royal Air Force, but if you
That would be unfortunate.
That would be unfortunate.
that would be really unfortunate. Joins the forces,
Imagine.
dies by toaster.
Yes.
Now that's a shitty gravestone.
But what are the
Wow.
chances of dying by toaster?
They're probably not too high, which is how you know dying in the Royal Air Force isn't too common in the last 10 years.
Which is strange because they have ground forces.
No, that's the
Yeah.
RAF regiment. That's a slightly different division. The RAF regiment are designed to defend the airways of inside the Commonwealth and those that choose to extradite those without.
And would they consider themselves part of the RAF?
Yes,
Then
would
shut
do.
the hell up.
When was the last time somebody in the RF regiment was killed, though, Bunny?
I don't know. I've only got one friend in the RAF regiment, and he's alive.
Exactly, 100% success rate.
That means it's impossible to die in the RAF regiment.
Join the forces, everybody. Live forever.
Oh my god, we didn't just do that.
What?
Podcast X, sponsored by the RAF.
Oh, let's make it happen.
Oh, I bet we could not ever do that.
That's true. We couldn't.
The shit that we come out with on this show. What else? What else are we moving on to?
Okay. Well, with that section over, we're going to move on to the YouTube trivia section of the podcast, where I'm going to ask 6 questions. One question includes a bonus point, so you can have a maximum total of 7 points. And so far, the record has been set by Jordan with
More questions.
2 points out of 7.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You got to
I've
get
got beat
3. Yeah, you
gotta
got to
beat
beat that
him.
knobhead.
You got to try and beat him, okay?
Right. I guess this is just me.
It is, yes. Are you ready, Mr. Danny?
Ready then I'll ever be.
Are you ready, Mr. James?
I am.
Mr. Bunny.
3, 2, 1, boom!
Fill in the missing word to this phrase. I move away from the mic to...
Much so I can breathe.
What channel was the first to hit 1 million subs on YouTube?
Flip nose. Owen was on about it the other day. I don't know. Can we pass?
What is the most amount of videos uploaded by any one YouTube channel?
Oh, God. Trillion.
How much did Google buy YouTube for? A, 500 million, B, 83 billion, or C, 1.65 billion?
85 billion.
Stop.
There we go.
Is that it?
30 seconds, my friend, 30 seconds.
Wow.
Don't play around in this.
Okay.
Please stab. Please stab.
So, the first question I asked you was,
Oh my God.
fill in the missing word to this phrase. I move away from the mic to... Buddy, do you know this?
But wait, is this in reference to YouTube?
Chocolate rain.
This is
guy.
in reference to YouTube. This was a huge
Isn't it?
thing.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's chocolate rain, but
Yep.
isn't it? I move away from the mic so I can breathe.
Correct! That is the point which you would have got, buddy.
I'm not allowed to play. You see, that's
Well,
the
exactly.
that's the curse of being a host.
Oh, I'll
So
make
did
one
I
up for you
not
next
get the
week. I'll
point?
make one up for you next week.
I'll make one up for you as well, and it's gonna be fucking
Oh,
impossible.
fuck. What was the 7,000th video uploaded to YouTube? Oh, fuck. Okay, so the second question I asked you, Danny, was what channel was the first to hit 1 million subs on YouTube?
A Smosh or something stupid like that.
For Red in 2009, April 7th.
It was who?
So it was Fred.
Fred. Oh fuck, Fred.
Oh,
Fuck
freaking go
everything
burn
In
in
about
hell.
Fred.
2009, April the 7th. Bunny, you were uploading back then. How do you not know this?
Because are you serious?
Fred's
It's
a
Fred.
turd.
And
Yeah.
2009, I don't think was I? Yeah,
I
I probably
think you
was.
were.
Yeah, I probably
I
was.
commented on one.
Yes, you did. Yes.
The next question asked was, what is the most amount of videos uploaded by any one channel?
I think this might not be the correct answer that James is about to give.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
I,
Please.
I want to hear what your thing is. There's no right or wrong answer.
What?
What?
Why is it in the quiz?
Either way, you're going to be wrong.
Really?
What?
Really?
I'm glad you picked up on that.
No, I'm not talking. Go on. You talk. I want to know what you're trying to say here.
I'm done.
So you're telling me this was an impossible
So
answer?
what you've just said is you've given him a question that has no answer.
No, there is an answer.
So-
I
I
was
win.
shitting you.
I will
No.
shit you.
What do you think it is, Bunny?
Huh? Oh, I have no idea what it actually is, but whatever you're about to say, I'm not sure if it's going to be correct. That's all I have to
Okay.
say.
This channel has uploaded 85,600 videos.
Fucking shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna guess that, wanna?
And it is... No, you didn't have to guess that. You have to guess what channel it was.
Oh.
And the channel was IGN.
Screw them
IGN
guys.
has the most video uploads of anyone on YouTube.
Yes. They have
Screw those
uploaded...
guys.
They have uploaded more than double the closest person to them, which is Machinima.
But you see, this is where I think that question may be incorrect.
Ooh.
Ooh, you ready?
I want to hear.
Recently, YouTube has introduced some kind of program where anything you tag in your videos, if a channel isn't already made for it, a YouTube channel isn't already made for it, YouTube will make a default channel for that subject. So, for example, if you type in something like Call of Duty commentary into YouTube, there is a chance you'll stumble across a channel called YouTube Commentary that is made by YouTube but contains every single Call of Duty commentary on YouTube. And this is the case for many, many things.
I see what you're talking about. However, that is incorrect for this answer. This answer I've actually looked onto. So I didn't go onto the IGN YouTube page. I was using things like Social Blade.
Okay.
Where it just shows you the channel total, like video views, etc. The next question was, how much did Google buy YouTube for? 500 million, 83 billion, or 1.65 billion?
Go on then.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Bunny's idea is.
Oh, wait, yeah, same again, sorry.
The options are 500 million,
Yep.
1.65 billion,
Yep.
or 83 billion.
I'm going to go
I
with
said
1.65.
Oh, what do you think, Danny?
I said 83, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Go on.
The answer is C, 1.65 billion.
No, piss off.
Wasn't that B?
No, I just read it around differently to confuse you.
Oh, wow.
So...
What is the next question, which I don't think Danny got to, was what is YouTube's most favorited video? And you're not going to like the answer, I can almost guarantee
It's
you.
going to be like Fred or something stupid like that.
Oh, Jesus.
One of his
Christ.
videos.
Fred again, I'm going to
Gonna leave.
It's actually a really obvious answer. The most favorited video.
How to favorite videos on YouTube.
Gangnam Style.
I knew you were going to say that. But we've already had that as an answer in this podcast.
Have we?
I
Oh,
get
yeah,
the
for the
point.
most liked video of all time.
Yeah. So technically, you're slipping, James.
Yeah.
How am I slipping
Bring
this?
some
So you're-
diversity into the game. if
Bunny,
you
you're
wish.
doing the questions next week.
Oh
but
my
make-
god.
but make
No,
sure
it's
they're
zero.
ma-
Everyone's getting zero.
Make sure they're fair for the guest, though.
Oh,
Fair.
yeah, like
Yes,
yours.
wait,
lot.
am I making them? Yeah, like your ones which don't technically have a right answer.
They all have a right answer. I just said that to put you off.
Answer. Oh, really?
Question 6. Who created the channel? Your favorite Martian, the popular animated music video channel.
I love
Bonus
that
point
channel.
for when. Danny, I'd like to hear your answer for this.
What? Say that again?
Blah 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 blah.
Well, that's all I heard. That's all I
And
heard.
where?
Who
Ugly
created
Marsh.
the channel? Your favorite Martian, the popular animated music video channel. A bonus point for when.
Can you just give me a few minutes?
Okay, so
Say,
Google is not going to tell you because I'm not repeating it and you weren't listening.
what?
Would you like
Oh,
me
shit.
to?
I think Bunny knows this. Go ahead.
Go on, I don't.
I believe it was started by Ray William Johnson,
Correct.
and I don't know when it was, but I'll make an educated guess and say 2011.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so Danny, would you like to know your overall score?
Well, I don't think I have a choice really, but
Danny,
Yeah.
CEO of Express,
yes. Go on,
out of a
Go on.
whopping possible 7, you scored
on. Go on.
0 out of 7. Congratulations, Danny.
Oh.
You were beaten by Jordan.
No, right. I gained 2 points for your terrible, terrible questions. So
You gained
I'm on the
points for
par.
shit all.
Bunny, tell him these questions were stupid.
I
There was no right or wrong answer.
There was.
You
believe
heard him say that.
Danny's new position demands a second shot at some point in the future.
I've got another
It's-
one.
Fairer questions.
I have got another
Yeah,
one.
like
Another
what
one.
colour's the sky? I like that question. Boom. Pink. Carry on.
Okay, I have actually got I've got Jordan's one here, and I can almost guarantee Danny didn't listen to it.
Listen
Did
to
you
what?
listen to it? Did you
The
listen to Jordan's quiz?
No, I didn't actually. I got bored from the first
Fuck you then. Fuck
30
you.
seconds because of this terrible accent of me.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy.
Okay, okay.
Buddy, can we time this one again since I've been unfair every single fucking time?
Stop, reset. Okay, Danny, are you ready for a second go?
Another. Oh,
Yes.
yes, I'm gonna get 0 again. Go on.
James,
Go on.
are you ready?
When you're ready, buddy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom!
What is the fastest growing gaming channel on YouTube at the moment?
Machinima.
What is the most liked video on YouTube? Bonus point for when it was uploaded.
Gangnam Style.
That was fucking fair, wasn't it?
Keep going. Keep going. I don't know.
What did the creators of YouTube originally set out to create?
A video sharing website. No,
How many people have been rickrolled in the history of YouTube?
fucking loads. Next.
How many videos are being viewed on YouTube around the world at any one time? A. 567, B. 10,700, or C. 46,296?
The biggest one of them 3.
How many views to the nearest
Time
million
is
does
up.
Mosh's verse video?
Time is
Oh,
up!
come on.
Time was up.
It's
ages
finished.
ago.
It's finished or he started. Come on.
Oh,
Or whatever
I mean, time
the
was up
saying is.
During the previous question.
Okay.
He started to he'll finish.
So, for the first question was, what is the fastest growing gaming channel on YouTube? It also happens to be the fastest growing channel on YouTube overall. The answer is PewDiePie, gaining 54,000 subscribers every 24 hours.
Holy fucking shit. I would do unspeakable things for that amount of subscribers.
It's a crazy amount of people. Okay, the second
Thanks.
question was, what is the most liked video on YouTube? A bonus point for when it was uploaded. Now, this point, you shouldn't really
Yes.
have got. But I'll
Yes.
give it to you. It is Gangnam Style. Do you know how many likes he got to the nearest million?
About
Holy shit.
6. No, not even more. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
7.6 million.
I'm gonna say 6, but
Oh, 8 would have been correct.
Yeah, it would have been wrong anyway, so no worries.
Oh, what? The next question I asked you was, what did the creators of YouTube originally set out to create? They originally, you said, a video
I
sharing
said,
website.
yeah, I know what I said. Carry on. Just
You
forget
did.
that bit. Shh.
Okay, the answer is a dating site called TuneIn Hookup.
Yeah, because we all know that, don't we? Yeah, nice question there. Ugh.
If I asked you questions which everybody knew, what kind of a quiz is that?
Well, you
Good
meant
point.
to help me out. Carry on.
How many people have been rickrolled in the history of YouTube?
This is the most stupid question I've ever heard in my life, by the way.
Yeah.
18 million. Approximately!
Approximately being.
Question
so again,
five!
There's no right or wrong answer, really.
So I got that one right.
Yeah.
Go on.
Approximately.
Hold up.
What?
Ooh,
Have
I
you
don't
messed
think-
up again?
I don't think you should get that point.
What point?
Yes. Of course.
I think we should
What
give
point?
him that point.
What point?
The one
The
for
point-
the rickroll question.
The one
Of
before the
course
roll.
not.
Like-
That was
Oh.
a joke. Behave yourself.
Question 5. How many videos are being viewed on YouTube around the world at any one time? A. 567, B. 10,700, or C. 46,296. You said the highest one. Now, it is indeed the highest one, but whether or not you deserve that, I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
what?
think
Come
he
on.
does, technically.
Okay, fine. You
Come
can
on,
have that
guys.
one. That was correct. The next question, which you didn't really get to, was how many views to the nearest million does Smosh's first video have?
If I get this right, do I get a point?
No.
No, that's not how it
I'm
works.
answer it then. You screw you guys.
Okay, Bunny, you should know.
I should, yeah, but luckily my memory is terrible. So I'm going to
Okay,
say
well, it
3
is
million.
oh, not too bad. It's 4.
4.
Okay.
Can't even
So-
guess right when I know the answer. Jesus.
Danny, CEO of Express, second time
That's me.
around for a quiz,
That's me.
scored out of a total possible 7 points.
Give me the money.
You
Come on.
achieved 2 out of 7, which in fact ties with the record so far, meaning you and Jordan are scored first place.
Eat that, Jordan. Gutted. Gutted.
Oh God.
You suck.
Oh dear. Oh, we should never have done that.
I love that. I knew.
Or
Move
would
on.
you rather forget who you were or who everyone else was?
Easy.
Bunny, do you want to go first or?
Go ahead, Bunny.
Yeah, I'll go first. I would rather forget everyone else.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
that?
Really. Because I
Wow.
think forgetting who you are is this. I have a complicated answer. So you guys answer first, and then I'll talk about why.
Well,
think.
mine, like, yeah, I know what you mean by like complicated. Because I was gonna say I would rather forget who I was, so then other people would be able to sort of tell me who I was. But now I understand you were saying it's complicated, which it is fairly complicated question, really.
Mm.
But people could tell you who you are, like, but then can you, get yourself to back how you were? It's very difficult. I don't know what to say.
What about you, James?
See, I think I'd rather everybody else forget who I was.
Wait, what?
I think
Was that
I
even
would.
an option?
That wasn't even an option. James, stop making
James,
shit
can
up
you
now.
stop
Did-
doing this, please? Ask a question.
Did
and
you
give some
seriously not
outlandish
just listen
answer.
to what the question was?
You just said, okay, this is exactly what
Right.
you just said. I'd
Yeah.
rather everyone else forgot who I was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was one.
Yes.
No, sorry, that wasn't one.
Do
That's
you
what
want me
you
to just
said.
repeat? I've got it.
You
got it
said,
written out
would
here.
you rather Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know.
Would you rather forget who you were or
Yeah.
who everyone else was?
Yeah, so that's not an option. They don't
So
forget who
that's
you
fine.
are.
Not
You
an
forget
That's
who
a
they.
good point. I fucked up. Okay, I know what I meant to say, but I said it wrong.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
You're fired.
This is an off
Poor
night for me.
host.
This is an off
Poor
night for me.
host.
It's because we were supposed to do this on Saturday, however, somebody
Danny.
failed. Bunny,
Danny.
Bunny,
Fake
Bunny,
Danny.
and Danny. Canyon just messaged me. I have the spider. Google that shit if you don't know what it is.
Eye
Oh.
of the spider. Booyah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh god.
But
Okay.
yeah,
So my answer is I would rather
yes.
forget who everyone else was. And the reason is because I am petrified that everyone else might, I might remember who everyone else is, but I might not remember me, and I'm worried that because of that, I could spiral off into this really dark path, which I should never have gone, and then it would change who I am completely as a person. And I could end up I could end up doing something which the me now would think is like, Jesus Christ, that is not what I wanted to, like, what the fuck am I doing in the Navy? Like, that could happen.
Ah. It could indeed.
Well, actually, the Navy isn't too bad. But, any of you Navy guys out there, you know what I'm saying.
Well, hey, in the Navy.
No, not that, you bastard.
You can sail the 7 seas in the Navy, where we.
I am very
you bleed.
tempted to bring Canyon in here so we can all do it. I have the spider sing along.
I'm
Oh,
very tempted
please.
to not sing along.
Me and Canyon would do it.
Yeah, but you're
Well,
weird.
can I answer your question?
Yes.
first? You remember the scene from? Wait, has everyone here seen The Matrix? Please tell me you have.
Yes.
Yes, James.
He
For the
hasn't.
love of God, James.
He hasn't.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Um,
Are you actually
Which
fucking
one?
kidding me?
which
The
one?
first one.
I have seen the first one.
You have seen
hasn't.
The Matrix.
The
Don't
trailer.
lie to me. You haven't seen The Matrix. Do
okay,
you live
let me
in a
dance.
cave?
Let me dance about this answer a little bit. I am not confirming nor denying the existence of me at some point in time and space having watched The Matrix. However, I can neither confirm that I did and therefore recollect any point of it, so you may have to remind me.
You haven't seen The Matrix.
Oh,
yes.
fuck! Okay, I haven't seen it.
Who hasn't seen The Matrix? Okay.
James.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to take this in a completely different direction. Let's say I forget who I am, right? I'm assuming that also means that I forget the choices or experiences I had or made that led to me being who I am.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Including the choice itself to choose to forget who I am.
I'm
Yes.
trying to stay with you here. Yeah.
So basically, after I've made the choice to forget who I am, I'm assuming I'd forget that I made that choice.
Yes.
Yes? Yes? No? Maybe so? James?
He don't know. He's never seen The Matrix. Carry on.
I'm not even talking about a Matrix.
Yes.
Carry on.
Okay, well, in my opinion, if you were to forget everything about yourself and forget the choice you made to forget, you essentially die there on the spot, and someone else, a completely different person, takes your place in your body with no recollection of the life you previously had. So, for example, if I chose right now to forget the last year of my life, I wouldn't continue my life. Me a year ago would continue my life, and I would cease to exist here on the spot. You'd be a completely different person taking the reins, essentially. So I wouldn't want to risk essentially slipping into non-existence just for the sake of people telling me who they are.
That is a fantastic point. I like that.
That is a good way to look at it.
So on that basis, are you changing your answer?
What?
On that basis, are you changing your answer?
No, wasn't. That's the answer I gave first, isn't it?
No, you said okay. You said you would forget who you are, meaning you would forget doing the process of forgetting who you are, meaning you have effectively died on the spot. Blah blah blah. What you just said.
Hey, I'm pretty sure my first answer was I'd prefer to forget everyone else. Or forget everyone else.
Nope, you said you'd rather forget yourself because you want the people around you to still know you, something like that.
Wasn't that
you still want?
That's what I said.
Oh,
have you just got me into... What is wrong with you today? Are you eating again?
No, I am.
You are slipping. You were on a roll today, bringing out questions for the quiz that make no sense, confusing me and Danny of all people.
Hey, ducks.
Crevice and the crevasse.
And and these made-up words that just get thrown about.
Fuck you.
You couldn't have sounded more offended. I was only joking, James. You're right. James?
I just realized my microphone was muted. I apologize.
How do you keep accidentally muting your microphone?
Because I kind of grab my mic sometimes and the button's right there on the front.
Ah, understood.
But I mute it so you don't have to listen to me burping.
Nice. Any more topics, Mr. James? Mr. Jameson?
Yes.
Jamesy.
I have plenty.
Well, may we hear another?
No.
Okay. Well, that's been podcast.
Would you rather?
Yes.
Eat poison ivy?
Yes.
Or a handful of bumblebees?
Oh my god. Ooh. That's hard, but I would say...
I'm going to go ahead. I'll start for this one. I'll give you a minute.
Go ahead.
Right.
I think I'm going to eat the poison ivy because it's not alive. And I think poison ivy is nasty, but I think I could actually. I don't know. Here's the thing: if multiple bees were to sting me inside of my throat, I think my throat might actually swell up to the point where I can no longer breathe. Whereas with poison ivy, it could do the same, but I feel like it's not alive, and it's still not. At least it's not inside me being. You know, because that to me creeps me out. Which is why I will never eat anything whilst it's alive, other than ants. And that was a one-time thing.
Other than ants. Specifically...
Malaysia is one fucked up place, I'm just saying. You ever go to Malaysia? They will it's like rice. Except it's moving rice. And you don't realise until you've already chugged down a spoonful of it.
Do you understand what's happened there? Do you understand? You think it's something to do with the culture, whereas some guy has turned around and gone, look at me, make this knobhead eat ants. And he's going to think it's something to do with the culture. And then him and his friends all had a good laugh because you ate a spoonful of ants. And it had nothing to do with the place you were in.
I gave him 3 magic beans for that. It was worth it.
What? You gave away 3 magic beans so you could have the privilege of eating live ants.
What is wrong with you?
You seem to have like a surprised tone in your voice, Bunny. I'm not quite getting where you're coming from here.
No, nothing. Yeah, I was going to say the bees first of all, because I don't trust poisonous plants. I really don't. However, I can't remember what film it is, but there's a film where a kid swallows a wasp and it stings the inside of his throat and he dies. It had Bruce Willis in it, and I can't remember what it was called. It might have been Unbreakable.
Right.
Brilliant description of anything ever.
I gave you
It
all
was this
the
good,
points
right? He ate
you
a
know.
wasp and he died, and there was Bruce Willis. That is literally
It's a
what
film
you
where a
just said.
kid
Who's
eats a
not on
wasp,
the ball now?
gets stung on the inside of his throat and dies. That's all you need to know. I don't
And
need
Bruce
to tell
Willis-
you what kind of guy he was.
And then Bruce
Well,
Willis
sorry,
comes in
got
and
stung.
reaches inside of his
Laughs.
rectum and pulls out the wasp, and the boy is fine.
No, he's dead. He dies. That's how it works.
After Bruce Willis has pulled the wasp out of his rectum and beaten to death,
No,
then we are
he
thinking of
just
different
dies.
movies.
That's it. I'd
I've never
quote
seen
the
this film.
Matrix, but you've never seen that, so how have you never ever seen the
Oh,
Matrix?
Is it on
You
Netflix?
disgust me.
Oh,
I am gonna
Oh, my.
bring you a copy of the Matrix.
I don't understand why I'm getting so much abuse for this. I really
The
don't.
Matrix.
You've never seen The Matrix.
It's just a film.
I honestly believe there are people who don't own televisions in third world countries that have seen the Matrix.
I see now. Who's making things up now, Bunny?
No, I guarantee it. I guarantee in some little village in some third world country, they have one TV in the entire village, and the one film they're bound to have is The Matrix.
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack, of course. What about Forrest Gump?
That is
Oh,
a great film.
yes.
Me and Canyon have been making Forrest Gump references to each other non-stop.
Oh, so you have seen it?
Oh yeah, seen
That
Forrest
is
Gump.
impressive.
I've
You've actually
watched it
seen a film.
many times.
You've actually seen a film.
It's crazy.
The amount of times me and Canyon we've started calling each other Bubba and Forrest. It's getting stupid.
Which one of you is Forrest?
He is.
Really?
Yeah, I'm Bubba.
Really?
Forrest. Yeah.
I would have said it the other way around.
No, I would have said the other way around. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
gonna say that.
definitely would have said it the other way around.
You're
Mate,
definitely
you need to message him
Bubba.
about that. Message him now, telling him.
I think it's
Jenny.
because
I tried doing the role reversal. I tried calling him Bubba, but he went ... Forrest. So you need to mention that to him right now. That's what you need to
You
do.
are definitely you're Forrest.
yeah, it's definitely the other way around.
Message him
Canyon's
right
the
now.
blackest guy I know.
You need to tell him
Okay.
right now.
I'm doing
Right.
it now. Canyon James
You are Bubba.
is you are Bubba.
I
James
pronounce
is-
you Bubba.
Anyone watching this has to call Canyon Bubba from now on. That's it.
Yep. All of his videos, I want you to go to Y2 Canyon on
Every
YouTube
single
and
one.
refer to him
And
as
just-
Bubba.
Yes.
Comment Bubba.
But you've got to somehow like bring in a Forrest Gump reference to his name.
We have to hope he doesn't see this.
Yep.
I'm not.
You
a
got to be
smart
like Bubba. I'm
I
gonna
do
buy
love
that
the
shrimp and
piano.
pop.
He just put back to me, I love you, Jenny.
That is exactly what we've been saying to each other.
I love you, Jenny.
He's
I'm
like,
not a
he's like,
smart
I
man."
love Jenny. And then 2 minutes after, there's like a message in brackets that says, before she got AIDS.
Oh.
A lot of people
But-
didn't get that part of the film. At the end of the film, she got AIDS, and most people didn't understand that bit.
She didn't get AIDS.
She did. She did. That's
Oh,
what happened at the end.
She didn't even die. She
What?
went to the farm where my dog
She
is.
fucking. Bonnie's still chasing dreams.
What? Explain. What was that noise? You guys still here?
I'm not a smart man, but I do love the piano.
Oh, yeah. He knows. He knows you're talking to me. That's why he's putting that. He's just repeating everything we said. You need to
I'm
link
not
him
s-
to some sad music right now. Just type in on YouTube sad music and then link him to it.
Oh my god, have you ever done that before where you type in sad piano music, and then you put it against a different video.
We were doing it to Eye of the Spider yesterday.
Really?
Brilliant.
See, first thing I ever did that to was Gingers Have Souls with sad piano music in the background, and it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
We were playing Minecraft today, doing the Hunger Games, and whenever we were like starting to do bad or we were starting to lose, I played the sad music and we both have to bear through it. And then as soon as we were winning, I start playing Eye of the Spider.
Boom. Can't go wrong with Eye of the Spider.
It's true. It's brilliant. Bunny,
partnering. Yes.
You came out with an amazing commentary the other day.
Did I?
Yes, you did, and it was genuinely one of the best commentaries I have ever seen, because it makes me think, there's somebody out there who's on the same wavelength almost.
What are you talking about?
It was your one titled Respect.
Respect.
Yes.
It was one of my favorites.
That was brilliant.
Well, thank you very much.
Really, really good. And I'm saying that now, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it, because it is an amazing commentary. It really is. I'm not just saying that.
Well, Jesus, he got me blushing.
But I liked the things you said in it, and I'm happy Thought Park worked out for you, by the way.
It did. It went great.
Good. And it got me thinking, do you think society these days is becoming more and more petulant to, etiquette and things like that?
I don't know. It's a very hard question, actually. Very difficult. Let me think about this now. So, in some ways, yes, and it's all women's fault.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Well, that took a turn for the worst.
You heard it here first,
It really
because,
did.
in my opinion, the classic old-style household thing. I don't even know. The image of the perfect household back in the day was father goes out and works, mother stays home, looks after the kids and cooks, which meant that everyone was on the same wavelength, essentially. So men were all workers, so they all had something in common, so they all respected each other because of that fact. Women all at home looking after the kids, so they all respected each other because of that fact. And also men and women respected each other because they knew how important each person was to the household itself. Whereas now, women, those goddamn women, have come up and are demanding equal rights in a non-equal way, by the way.
We've got to stop this.
Why?
I was just agreeing. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Gotta stop what?
Stop being so racist,
right.
Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, me.
What? What you just turned that one around.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is it means that we're not on the same page as each other as people anymore. So we don't have to respect each other because we have nothing in common. You can work from home now. Women are getting paid the same as men, which is perfectly fine. It was only a joke about the whole it being their fault thing. Yeah. But yeah, this has gone off so crazy. Right, so yeah, basically my answer is I believe that respect or courtesy or anything like that is kind of on the decrease, but it's hard to see where it's heading.
Okay. Well, last opinion of the day. Danny, what do you think?
I just don't like kids.
Wow. Well,
He makes an interesting point.
Yeah. It's interesting how you really explored the depths of that question, Danny. And
yes.
I think that we can all learn a lot today from what Danny's just
said.
Although, to be fair, it did still make more sense than anything you've said this entire podcast.
Well, yeah.
So. And I quit.
You quit?
I'm done.
No. Now all the podcasts are going to make sense. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't leave. You know I'm only joking, James. I love you, really.
He's gone.
James, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah. So it's the weirdest ending ever.
Yeah, we're pretty weird as people.
Yeah, but on that note, guys, I think we're gonna have to wrap up here. Danny's got some shit to do. He's got some. I don't know. But let's just say
Go on,
people.
say it. Just say it. Say it.
I don't want to say what I was gonna say, because then I'm no better
Well,
than Jordan.
This is too true.
Mm-hmm.
We can
Yeah.
beep it. Say it.
Oh, we can beep it. Okay.
I
Well,
want to know
Danny's going out and he is gonna murder some.
What? You can't
Whoa.
say
Nah,
that.
you can't. Wow.
Behave yourself.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No, that's actually you are gonna beat that, right?
I.
Well, you have to,
If
or
I-
just cut it out. That's ridiculous.
Fine, fine.
That's actually extremely offensive. I've lost so much respect for you.
Oh God.
You're lucky you still have a job.
Yeah, to be honest, that's
My
that's
God.
too far, man. Way
I'm so
too
sorry.
far. They can't even. They're just kids, man. Like, ah,
I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah.
too far, man.
Podcast X, episode 3. Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.